Do you want to be a commentator? No, I don't want to be a commentator because it's very like a one-dimensional job. That's kind of all you do. You don't really have a lot of time to break down fights. I mean, no. You have a shitload of time to break down fights, but you can't make predictions. I like making predictions. I like talking about recent news. I like to critique the UFC when they do something badly. And as a commentator, you kind of have to kiss the UFC's ass. One of my ideal jobs would be to be a referee because that's probably just the best view in the house, being a ref. How the fuck do these guys become referees of mixed martial arts? That's probably got to be one of the best jobs in the world. I think the ideal job, if I were to ever work for the UFC, would be like a matchmaker. That way I can make the best matchups possible, give the fans what they want, and have a lot of influence on the game. But I think ultimately I want to just kind of do my own thing, run my own MMA business, and be a voice of the sport, and be a voice of reason in the sport as well. I like an improved Helwani. Yeah, maybe someday I'll do interviews with fighters, but ultimately I want to be like kind of my own thing. But of course, I want to work my way in the industry, go from being like a young buck, that's just kind of doing his own YouTube channel to running a business, involved in the UFC. The perfect ideal game would be to be like a matchmaker. That'd be awesome. The next Dana White. I mean, who would turn that down? But again, to become a matchmaker, to be the next Dana White, you have to like build all these relationships with these guys. And right now, for someone that's criticized the UFC, they're not doing that. Not with me though. But hopefully, my goal is, or what I can see happening is that in 15 years, the people in charge of the UFC would have already watched my channel and they'll fuck with my channel, right? Or they'll just mess with my personality and I'll be more grandfathered into the game. But the old heads these days, they're not messing with me. Yep. First ever pygmy personality in MMA. I made it a long way from my tribe.